Hello and welcome to week 6 of PA117. This week we are in chapter 5 of your book, Law and Ethics for Pharmacy Technician. A couple housekeeping things. Your discussion this week is about basically an ethical issue. And so there are 3 parts of the discussion. 1, you need to share what your opinion is on the subject. What would you actually do and why? Number 2, where would you look to see if the law is being followed? And then number 3, tell me, like in your state, so whatever state you're in, if you're in the state of Missouri, if you're in the state of Illinois, what other governing body would be over Schedule 2? So look that up and where you would look that up. So that's kind of part of your discussion question to answer fully. Okay, and then you also have an assignment. Is your Chapter 5 Chapter 5 ended the chapter assignment just like usual, but then there's also something on the assignment list that gives you a overview of what is due week 9, and that is a research project about an ethical medical issue. So you have seen a lot of them actually in your text. Make sure you read some of them, and then you could use those if you want to. You don't have to come up with one on your own, or maybe you've heard of one that you were particularly passionate about and that you could really write a 2 to 4 page paper about. I think that would be good. I'm going to leave in the announcements how to write a good paper, like starting with, what it looks like to write a 2 to 4 page paper, making sure that you add all that information so you're not just trying to fill in with words, but to add the information that you need. Okay, so we're in chapter 5. This is really interesting stuff to me. I really get a big passion about scheduled medications. It's really important for us as pharmacy technicians to know the law on these and just know where they are in our pharmacy and which drugs are which and that kind of stuff. So as you're going through, you're going to learn, first of all, what DEA stands for, or the Drug Enforcement Administration, and what it's about. So make sure that you read that. Then it goes right into the classifications of scheduled drugs. Schedule 1, I always remember, this is just for certification exam purposes. These are street drugs. No medical use in the pharmacy. So you're looking at cocaine, you're looking at meth, you're looking at those things that are the highest potential for abuse, no medical use in the United States. Schedule 2, this is the high abuse potential, definitely, but they are used in our facility, but they're locked up. The pharmacy, they are locked up. Every time we have to go fill something, we have to go get them out of the locked container and fill it and put it back every time. Schedule 3, they are out on our shelves. They are actually labeled on their bottle. All of these are labeled Schedule 2, Schedule 3, so you can tell what kind of schedule they are. Schedule 4 and then Schedule 5 all the way down to Schedule 5. Schedule 5 is the lowest abuse potential, and make sure you know some of the examples of each of those schedules under each one of them. So for example, Schedule 3, you're getting into your kind of pain medications like your Vicodin, that kind of stuff. Schedule 2 is like OxyContin, oxycodone. Those are Schedule 2 type medications, and it should give you just about some examples in Table 5.1 and on page 105 of those medications that you see: morphine, hydrocodone, that kind of stuff. How many refills are permitted? No refills permitted with Schedule 2 unless you have a written prescription each time. No refills are allowed. Schedule 3, there are 5 refills within 6 months and going on from that. So good to know. Make sure you know that. These are the kind of stuff on the certification exam. This chapter is very important, so pay very close attention to this. Page 106, this is not the first time you'll be seeing this, verifying a DEA number. You'll get this in another calculations class. You'll get this in my certification review class. You'll get this in another one. But learning it, if you haven't learned it here, learn it here first. And it tells you step by step on what to do. Make sure that you verify those DEA numbers. I am hoping that they have in the last of your chapters some examples, and that's the problems that you work. So I hope that you can do that. Oh, page 108. This is application for registration of Controlled Substance Act. Excuse me, I thought this was your 222 form. Oh, Form 222 on page 111. Need to read all about Form 222. This is how you order, your scheduled medications, and only a pharmacist can sign for those, not us. Okay, that's on page 112, your sample of your 222 form. So make sure you look at that and fill that out. Okay. And then I think I would read all of this chapter, but I wanted to just point out a few of them because it is a great chapter to memorize, to get familiar with. These are the things you're going to see every day in the pharmacy. Rules you'll need to know, be able to quote in the pharmacy. And then, of course, you've got your multiple choice questions at the end, and your fill in the blank. So make sure that you do those. And let me know if you have any questions on that discussion question. Again, it's your opinion on the first one, and then give me some where you would find those answers for the second and third one. All right, I hope you have a great week, and let me know if I can help in any way. Talk with you soon. Bye-bye.